What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is predictions time for Super Rugby round 13, and what a round we had previous weekend with some absolutely epic results from fantastic rugby teams. I mean, to kick off last week, what a game it was. Sharks versus the Crusaders in Christchurch, 21-all draw. Absolutely amazing performance from the Sharks to come back. They've really been on a little bit of a roller coaster, up and down. Not so convincing. But yet, when they want to play rugby, they play rugby. And in the last minutes, the Crusaders picked up an absolutely outstanding draw, which was truly remarkable. Great game of rugby, pure quality, and really exciting stuff, which was great. Reds picked up a victory over the Sunwolves. I did predict that in my Super Brew. The Aussie teams also, consistency is the key here. They've been up and down, but a good victory for them. Sunwolves did put up a little bit of a fight, but well done to the Reds for picking up a victory. Hurricanes, Rebels, 29-19 victory for the Hurricanes. Pretty predictable, that one. I think a lot of people went that way. Then another shocker, Highlanders, Chiefs, 31-all draw. Now I'm going to be honest here, I picked the Highlanders to win, but when I saw the tries going through, I actually changed the channel to watch some IPL, and then all of a sudden I hear it was a blinking draw. What a comeback from the Chiefs. Hopefully this means that they can start playing better rugby, because it's really not been their season, but credit to them and good draw there. Brumbies beating the Blues 26 to 21. I think I got that one right. Yeah, I did get that one right. Predicted a Brumbies win. I don't know what's going on with the Blues. Bulls beating the Waratahs 28 to 21. Good victory for the Bulls. Got that prediction right as well. So prediction wise, wasn't a bad weekend for me. And then the Stormers and the Jaguars also got that one right. So well done to the Jaguars. Unfortunate for the Stormers. Hopefully they can bounce back and give us a bit more of an exciting tournament, because like I said, South Africa has been up and down. They haven't been that convincing, so I'm expecting a lot more from them, as well as the other teams really, because it's just getting tougher and tougher, and I'm curious to see what happens. So let's get to the predictions for this coming weekend. Hurricanes, Blues. I'm going Hurricanes on that one. I just think they're the better team. They've got pure quality within their squad. Blues haven't had the greatest of times. They started winning, and then they've lost 3 on the trot now, which is a pity. But the Hurricanes have got 4 wins in a row, so they'll be wanting to continue that form, and I really think they will. So I'm going Hurricanes victory. Rebels versus the Reds. This is an interesting one, not an easy one, because the Reds picked up 2 victories in the past 2 games that they played, and the Rebels on a 3-match losing streak, so they will want to bounce back and really prove a point. And because it's in Melbourne, I'm going to take a risk and go Rebels to win that one. But should be a very exciting game to watch for the fans. Bulls taking on the Crusaders. Now there's a lot of talk for this one in South Africa, particularly because Dwayne Vermeulen said, pretty much approached the Bulls and said reduce the tickets to get a crowd in, because they really have a feeling that the Bulls could maybe beat the Crusaders, especially after watching the Sharks pick up a magnificent draw. Look, anything's possible. It's not going to be an easy game, but when you've got the support and momentum of the fans behind you, anything is indeed possible. So it should be a good game, but for me, I'm going with the team that's on fantastic form at the moment, and that is the Crusaders. They're really, really looking sharp. Bulls 1-1, lost 1, 1-1, lost 1, 1-1, lost 1. They won last week, so they're probably going to lose this weekend, just because it's the Crusaders. They are on another level, and I think they will have this one. Highlanders taking on the Jaguars. That should be another interesting encounter, because Highlanders, they've had their moments, but they still haven't been that strong. They're starting to spark. And in a video I did about Aaron Smith and DJ Perenara, Aaron Smith seems to be finding some good form, but I think he might be injured for this one. Jaguars started off a bit shaky, but then have won 4 in a row. So, Sherbet, it could be an interesting one, but I think the Highlanders should win this. It's in New Zealand, and I think they'll be favourites full on to win that game. If we look at the Chiefs taking on the Sharks, this again, interesting encounter. Chiefs not having the greatest of starts in Super Rugby, or the greatest time in Super Rugby. I think it's probably their lowest ranking that they've been in a while. 2 draws, 2 losses. Sharks, 1-1, lost 1, then lost 2, then 1, then drew. They're going to need to pick up a win. It is in New Zealand, so it's not going to be easy playing in Hamilton, but at the rate the Sharks are doing, and there's a lot of talk of the Sharks' history in New Zealand is the best out of the South African teams. After last week's performance against the Crusaders, which was truly remarkable, I have a bit of confidence in my Sharks, and I reckon they could pick up a victory there. So I'm going to go Sharks to pick up that one. Then we go to South Africa, the Lions taking on the Waratahs. The Waratahs on a 2-match losing streak. Lions have been also so-so. They started off strong, then they lost, then they won, and they lost again. So they need to pick it up. But with it being at Ellis Park, the crowds haven't been great, but with the home crowd of small percentage of people, I think they got it in them to pick up the win, but it should be an interesting one. Then we got the final game of the weekend, which is on Sunday. The Brumbies taking on the Sunwolves. Sunwolves really showing a lot of heart and class within the squad. Definitely trying to prove Sansa wrong of kicking them out. But for me personally, I actually see Brumbies taking that one. They're looking better. They're showing improvement. They're showing what they're all about. And I just see them. It's a home game for them. So I'm going a Brumbies win. It's been an interesting Super Rugby tournament. Like I said in previous videos, from a Super Brew point of view, or whatever predictions you guys play, it's been the toughest because teams have been up and down. Not so much of a dominance from New Zealand besides the Crusaders and the Hurricanes. We've seen South Africa shine and then they declined. Same with Australia. And then you got the Sunwolves, who have been there to mess up a few parties but come up close. So that stuffs up the score percentage. And then you got the Jaguars, who are hot and cold as well. So it's really been interesting, but it's definitely been exciting. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Who do you think is going to win this weekend and why? It should be an awesome weekend of Super Rugby. It really has been a great tournament, and I'm excited to see what the final results could be. So make sure you let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you are new. Give this video a like, and I'll see you soon for another video. So much more to come. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.